Uh, Hello everybody. Astro gravitational report today. Very interesting things happening today. Giving you some, as you see it, the energies begin to be more released, and also we are moving a little bit forward. We are moving a little bit forward with things that goes on. We are getting slowly as progress. And since I be quiet, baby, doing a video. Thank you. And yeah, and the situations with the energy is going to begin to feel this, at least this improvement from within you. And when that improvement begins from within you, you're going to ask for more improvement, for more evolutions, more evolving, more maturity within you, and you're going to find the peace inside. So today, the energy is going to be pretty much attached to the yesterdays, but there's going to be this relief because the moon and Saturn they came together, and that's what it was. This energies of need, energy of understanding what you need to evolve or revolve, and that is the short today. It's talking about revolution today, but those are the main energies. I want to recognize the people in the chat. Erica, hi, and Lisa, thank you for coming in today. And now we are going to have today the moon. It's going to shift from Aquarius and goes into a Pisces. That is it. To understand that for every evolution, revolutions, re-evolutions, re-evolving, there is a mysteries behind, orchestrate within the divine. You're going to find that today is going to be these energies that you are going with, but what is going to be after the revolutions? What it needs to be, what revolutions they have to be within you for you looking in yourself. And it's a beautiful energy. The energies they are going to be a little bit intense between the hours of within the hours between like 1 and 2 and 5 till 7 o'clock. The one energy that is going to be actually the more interesting, that was going to be at 5 p.m. Be very careful with this energy. That is it when the ascendant is going to be passing through Mars in Gemini. This is going to be, excuse me, it's going to be creating a lot of pressures in there. That's going to opposing Venus and Mercury. If you pay attention, maybe you had like communications or you had messages or something that came to you as a resolving situation, resolving things, or messages that were directly to you, but they were given you to a form out of love and understanding. But also that can trigger your Mars within you. Since Mars is retrograde, you're not taking it those messages as offensive as you used to be. You're taking it more deeply within yourself. And today is going to be one of those days for, but we are going forward. We are moving in there. High and seen and set. And I'm going to walk you today through the today's energies. Hopefully, this energies is going to help you with in your day. I'm going to put you here on the side. And let's begin for 7 o'clock in the morning. Similar energy as yesterday. Only difference right now, there is a divine energies within midheaven with the moon. You're looking at re-evolutions. You're looking at that evolving from within you, these new patterns that you've been seeing it. Midheaven is at Virgo. It is a squaring Lilith, squaring Mars, squaring Venus and Mercury, and all this, it's opposing Jupiter and Neptune. You feel it. Things are not organized the ways they should be. They're not organized within you. You're expecting somebody else to organize them for you. You're expecting anything to happen on its own. No, it's not. It's going to be within you. And all that is going to help you is this moon energy that you learn things With Saturn, you learned lessons, karmic lessons that are there, they're from within. That is a connecting with the divine energies currently going on from Uranus in the North Node towards Venus and Mercury. But the moon learned this intense energies actually help her to figure it out. Where is the problem? Where it needs to look into it, and what it needs to be changed. And now we are going to be diving in today within these mysteries. The moon is at 22 degrees at Aquarius, midheaven it's 24. And that divine energy is there is going to help you to say, like, listen, after the revolutions, what happened? What was the mystic powers that help you? What happened in there all of a sudden? Who came to you? What was the story? What was the situations? And you're going to face these energies today. And tomorrow, the moon is going to be beginning to join Neptune. We are going to see these flashbacks within ourselves about the past. You probably dealing with the past for a long time, visions from the past, something like the past is hunting you. That's what Neptune is. Okay, but Neptune currently it is in squaring with Venus and Mercury. There is something has not been solved with your love situations, with the expressions, the things that need to be said, or things that you said. It's either or that is the situations, but then also it is squaring Mars, and that's what creates these situations of the past. You are maybe experiencing this intensified energies within your soul. So at 8 p.m., the midheaven is in Libra, doesn't have major aspects. It's beautiful energies there. The ascendant is together with Mercury, creates this tensions now with Mars, but there is not that much to be focused within because it is opposing Mars. It's opposing this energy of visions. It is opposing this ascendant situations in within. So there's going to be a beautiful energy overall there. Uh, as I said, the moon and Saturn, they are going to be helping to resolve this conflict. That energy still is going to be on. It's still going to be helping you. It still is going to be doing its work. You're going to feel it within the energies, within the air, okay, because that energy is like Saturn and the moon that it represents the teacher and the intuitions, the emotions from within you, but they're working together with the fire Venus and the fire Mercury in there. That it's Mars is in the air sign of Gemini, so there is a lot of air within fire going on with it, but that is it, the cleaning fire from within yourself. Beautiful energies, guys. So at 9 o'clock, the midheaven goes at 26 degrees of Libra. Beautiful trines with Lilith, with Mars, beautiful trines with the moon, with Saturn. You understand this process from within yourself. Your inner intuitions is guiding you. That this process that goes on right now, these divine interventions that are coming in right now, they are here for you to help. Someone maybe reach out to you for you to grow. You're going to see this midheaven energy. It is divine aspects with Jupiter that beginning to increase his movements. He's still a little bit slow, but now he's packing up his speed. All of a sudden, things he's going to go from zero to a hero. You're going to feel this intense energies, but that is the pressure has to be taken off. What pressure? The pressure of the war between Mars and Venus. They are in oppositions. There is no communications between the masculine and the feminine energies. There is a currently there is no growth from this. There is no need for this. It has to be done properly. You need to have a maturity talk, maturity situations, new beginnings, new situations, and so on within. That's what Jupiter right now, when it goes direct, he's going to bring us into the new energies of Aries. That is the beginning of new cycle with Jupiter. Is taking you to a new road of growth within your lifetime. Whatever your growth you are focused within you, that's what you are going to receive. when this growth, when Jupiter enters Aries. So it's beautiful energy. The ascendant is at Capricorn at 2 degrees. It is a squaring Jupiter, but you need to understand that's going to be for just a little bit. But the moment of these divine energies of midheaven transitions within Libra is going to help you to solve these confrontations between Mars and Venus currently in the sky. So at 10 o'clock, we have the midheaven at 12 degrees of Scorpio, of course, opposing the old tensions that we have from within us, the shadow side, the things that has been done from the past, the things that was done from within us, and so on and so on. Those energies you are familiar with. You don't have to be, but they are there to remind you that it's something inside of you has to be fixed from within. The ascendant at 17 degrees of Capricorn, very beautiful ascendant energy. You're going to see this energy later on when the midheaven goes in Capricorn. There is a divine energies towards Lilith, and there is a trine towards Uranus in the North Node. What did that tells you? That is, you are going to do understanding this work that you are going to do now, the visions of things that you are going to do, they are going to have a beautiful effects of within your life. The inner work, if you go in with the current energies and you flow within the energies, you don't have to force yourself to do the inner work. The inner work happens by default, by you staying in the real present time, the real timing of now, and you flowing within the energies. And the energies telling you, here's what we are going to work on it, here's what we are going to do. You flow within these energies. The energies is going to help you to go ahead and do this inner work within yourself. So now some of you is going to be taking these energies and they're like, we understand what is coming. Why did this energies is coming in? 11 o'clock midheaven is at 27 degrees. It is a beautiful yacht towards Lilith. It's created by midheaven and Pluto. There's something has to do with Lilith. Lilith right now it's in Gemini. She's still a retrograde. She goes together towards Mars. You might feel intensified energies of this Lilith. The two sides of Lilith, and Lilith that has the two faces, Lilith that has the two things from within her. She can be a very submissive, she can be a very and so on, but on the inner side, she can be a very manipulative, should be a have her own agendas without telling no one to nothing to nobody. Now maybe this you needs to be looked out from with some of the people. They need to look at their situations, but the overall energy is very beautiful. Overall, there is a midheaven is got a beautiful trines with Jupiter and Neptune, which is you're looking at for the growth. You're looking for the new visions that coming in. The ascendant is a and beautiful sextiles with the sun and Mercury. There, it's the authority and the growth. You're authorizing yourself to grow. That beautiful trine between Jupiter and the sun, that is it. The authorizations to grow. Before, kind of like you may feel like a little bit blocked and so on. When that was a with in the previous season, now you actually see it that you are giving permissions to yourself. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. All right, so 12 o'clock, the midheaven is in Sag, very close to the sun. That it's opposing Mars, of course. You're gonna feel this intense energy, but not within the full, not like you feel like something's coming because midheaven is in divine energies with uh, Uranus in the North Node, and that energy there is just giving you within your soul. You're gonna find divine messages, divine situations. Somebody's gonna tell you something, or you maybe talk to someone about divine situations from within you. That's gonna be taken out within the authority. You reach out to someone. You're reaching about something. You are going to seek communications about things that goes on in you. The ascendant is together with the moon. The ascendant is 26 degrees of Aquarius. The moon is at 25 degrees 45 minutes in Aquarius. They're coming together during this time. There is a beautiful trine with Mars and Lilith. So as you pay attention, Lilith also have this beautiful energy that comes in. It says like, okay, I gotta look this. I need to transform. I need to go back to where I was, back to the beginning of time. As some of you, beginning of time, that is the reason why you're looking at the past, why this Neptune is still retrograde, why Uranus is still retrograde, why Mars is still retrograde. So for the masculine energies, you're going to revise your own situations in the past. How did you treat the Lilith within you? And the feminine side, they're going to look at what did I did in the past, what I need to transform within, and how I have to be treating this masculine energies within me as understanding of Lilith. So it's a very beautiful energy at this time, but it's you're going to feel the intensity there. The dense energy is going to be kind of like more dense. It's kind of like the quantity is going to be increased. So as I said, at 1 o'clock, the midheaven it's 25 degrees. That's going to be opposing both Mars and Venus there, but also it's going to square the ascendant with Neptune. You are going to be looking at within the past, and maybe the things that happens in the past, maybe the situations that happens in the past, it's going to triggers you, but you need to understand the triggers are here to help you to understand what is need to grow within you. Okay, there's gonna be a highly intense energy, so be careful how you communicate, how you talk to others, how you develop from things within others, because these energies are very highly intense. We're talking about that is the energies between Mars, Lilith. We're talking about midheaven, Mercury, and Venus, and we're talking about ascendant and Neptune. As you see it, there's a lot of going on at the same time. So some of you be careful between 12 till 1:30 ish. You're going to face these energies inside of you. That's going to be like a flicker. All right. So at 2 o'clock, the midheaven goes into Capricorn. The ascendant goes in Aries and joins pass through Chiron. Beautiful trines with Venus and Mercury. You understand things from within. You understand what you need to correct. You understand no communications at this time. You're looking at to the divine. Midheaven, it is a beautiful trines with Uranus in the North Node right now. But it's currently going on in the current timeline. And you see this divine energies from within yourself. They're connecting through a Saturn, and Saturn is connecting to Mars. It's all that healing process that goes on at the current moment that you are looking at from within. I have to fix me from within me. I don't have to be deceiving towards the masculine. The masculine have to be looking within itself. I don't have to be that much physical towards the feminine. For example, I'm just giving you whatever your my situations. You may have emotional, energetical, psychological, whatever is your issue, but there's gotta have something that connecting this energy with this. And you look inside of you, you do a job, and that job is going to be trusting the universe with in during this time. So at 3 p.m., the midheaven it's moving. It's very close to Pluto transformations, and that transformations because Pluto is in divine energies with Lilith. It's all about Lilith today, kind of like sort of. That's how the energy comes in. But these divine energies begin to help from within you. But there's going to be something added now. While the ascendant is moving through Taurus, there's going to be a divine energy stored the authority in you. Are you going to put the divine authority from within your own self? And since the midheaven is a Capricorn, this divine work right now within you begins to have its fruits within yourself, because you're going to understand that you're going to have the proper growth, the proper visions from within you when you're transformed. And that's coming because midheaven, it is sextile with Jupiter and Neptune. There is a retrograde. But the ascendant is going to tell you, look, see what the divines can do for you. See how the situation is going to be within you. And later on, when a midheaven goes in Taurus and joins the North Node in Uranus, you're going to feel these energies inside of you of what the work you did today with yourself. So at 4 p.m., the midheaven it goes to the 7th degree of Aquarius. The ascendant is at 0 degrees of Gemini. It is opposing the sun. It squares the moon there. Pretty soon we are going to have a first quarter moon. It's going to be, the energy is going to get a little intensified there. But right now is this energy of the ascendant is telling you that the upcoming fight, it comes into you between the intuition and the authority. The intuition within you, doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine, is existing within you. The intuition that tells you how to fix this within the masculine, or the intuitions within the feminine, how you to organize the things within the house, for example. Okay, so but within you, you have to look this upcoming conflict. There is something from within you that you need to find a peace within yourself. You did resolve these situations. This is going to be helping you in the next few hours, you to overcome these situations, because tomorrow you're going to experiencing this energy. Okay, just giving you all the heads up. At 5 o'clock, the midheaven is between the moon and Saturn in Aquarius. It is really squaring the North Node in Uranus. But now we have the ascendant joining Mars. And this energy is really is going to be put the focus on Mars. If you still have these aggravations, these situations from within you, that you need to look at it into Mars, you are going to be triggered. Really going to be triggered, because the ascendant in Mars, first of all, they're opposing the authority, the love within you, the communications from within you. That is squaring the visions and the growth. It's kind of like you don't see that the growth has to happen. Like nothing happens in this world. There is nothing works. Everything fall down. Everything is destroyed. Everything is just turns to dust. You need to understand the dust is something. It's not nothing. That's what is this quote that say, if somebody throws a stones towards you, collect the stones, build a castle. Some of you is going to be seeing at this, but you have to transform yourself within your intuition, that you have to collect the stones. Otherwise, you're just living in your fears. And those who lives in their fears, you're going to see that they don't see the growth. They don't see this position within 6 p.m. the midheaven goes into Pisces, is going to be squaring the sun. Basically, the sun is going to have only that aspect. You may also feel it later on that what happened to your authority. Did you lost the authority? Did you look at it inside of you? Is the people's situations, is your situations. You're not anymore VIP or something within their friends. You got something to need to work from within you. Who's that? You. So there is a mystery energies that's going to begin to be flowing during this time, because the moon at its 29 degrees, 17 minutes with in Aquarius, she's about to go and cross over to Pisces. And you are have to remove your authority from within you in order to find the mysteries of the way the life is. Because when you put your authority to rule your life, you're missing the mysteries of life. And that's what this moon is going to be reminding us about, that there is a something mystery that organize life in its own. The ascendant is at 1 degree of Cancer. It is a trining the moon. Very beautiful energy. Maybe your focus will be during this time and the family, during the situations for the family. But the ascendant is squaring Jupiter. You feel like something did not grow within the family. Your family, the family you grow up within, or the family on Earth, where have not evolved on Earth as it should be. So it all depends of what you're working on it, what you're connecting within. You may look at it, these situations as well. So 7 o'clock. Midheaven is between Jupiter and Neptune. Oh my God, there's a lot of squares in there. Yes, there is. A lot of intense energies. Yes, there are. You're looking inside of you. What is this? What is it going on? The moon is 29 degrees, 52 minutes. It begins to square really the sun. You're going to begin to feel this energy of conflict between the intuition and the authority within yourself. Midheaven, it is squaring Mercury, squaring Venus, and is squaring the Mars and Lilith. Again, these energies of Lilith, this conflict between masculine and the feminine energies, it's again in the menu. But there is a mystery energies this time. And these mystery energies, they are going into Pluto. Okay, there is a sextile with Pluto, and Pluto is in divine energies with Lilith. But also midheaven is in trine with the ascendant in Cancer. There is a divine energies with Venus and Mercury, and that together with the divine energies with Uranus and the North Node creates a yacht that whatever you currently do, you're doing for you as a family from within. That will reflect in your personal family and or extended families and so on. But that also help and benefits maybe the family in the world. It all depends what you're working on. Your issue. You could be a light worker. You can be working within your personal issues to understand more about family. You maybe work something within your family, like a past karma or solving a karma. If you're a black sheep, you know what I'm talking about. You looking at those energies inside of you. So at 8 o'clock, that energies is changing. Midheaven is together with Chiron, healing, healing the authority within you. Yes, it does. If you had the wrong authority, if you had learned of the wrong authority from within you, if you were distort authority within yourself, let me just kind of like a little bit talking about this distort authority. I'm talking about like if you're masculine, you have this feminine energies, and now you, somebody's not too nice to you, somebody's not great within you, they're ridiculate you, or so on and so on. Now you are in this masculine energies and you're going crazy, okay? Because you have the wrong authority within you. You put your feminine energy to be an authority within yourself. If you are feminine but you have this masculine energies within you, now somebody is more aggressive towards you, like they want you something to do, you're actually looking at like is a masculine energy instead of yeah, I should have done this. And you're looking at like, oh, you're gonna tell me what to do? No, 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 no. You're gonna tell me no, 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 no. You're using the masculine energies inside of you. And now you will understand that maybe some of those cases you are wrong at some place. You were did something with them, and that's what's going to be this healing. You to put the right energies in yourself. That's what this fight between Venus and Mars right now is teaching us during these seasons. Be mindful with the communications because it's the same way. Never fight. If you're feminine, never fight a masculine with masculine energies. Like you are the big deal. You're never gonna win there. Just gonna lose. It is the same time of the masculine energies. You are too soft. You don't have the personal boundaries within yourself, and you allow the women to treat you like crap. You're also going to feel these energies. But look inside of you and be mindful with the communications you do these days. Okay? It's going to be for quite a while. Maria Richards, Meredith, and Queen the Empress. Hello, thank you for coming in. Pretty much, I have like 3 more hours to do because the midnight is very important. So at 10 o'clock, the ascendant is at Leo. It is opposing Saturn. You guys know those energies. But that is squaring Uranus in the North Node. You guys know all about these energies. During the Leo season, that is the king, the queen. That's what I was just explaining with these distort energies within you. Now you have to deal with it. You understand that your authority that you have within yourself had a reflections within you. But you're also looking at how to transform within yourself. There is a beautiful trines with Venus and Mercury, and there is a beautiful sextile with Mars. Mars is in trine with Saturn, and Saturn it is in sextile with Venus and Mercury. There is this beautiful inner connections between them. Okay, it's a beautiful um, connections there, and by using it, this you are going to see and determine what to leave and what to take on. The moon, it is already moving and already moved into Pisces. It's at 1 degrees, 37 minutes. You're going to feeling this mystery, watering, healing from within you. But this time you got to be very careful because midheaven, it is together with the North Node. Be mindful with these oppositions with Leo, this squaring with Leo, be mindful because this is going to be a highly intense energies of the current time. You may find out that a lot of the things did not go well in your current lifetime just because your authority wasn't proper at the proper time from within you. And Saturn is teaching you. Saturn is the karmic ruler there. You're going to have to face the teacher, maybe it's called life. So at 11 o'clock, midheaven, it's 27 degrees. It's going to be continue squaring Saturn, but it's going to be squaring the moon. The ascendant is at 2 degrees of Virgo, that it's opposing the 2 degrees of Pisces moon. And all that's going to be squaring the sun. Ooh, more squares, more intensified energies. Yes, it is. It's all about who is in charge within you. What are you allowing? Are you allowing the lower self to have authority over you, or you to allow the higher self to have authority within you? There's going to be a big clash over this within yourself. That it comes in because of the divine energies between Uranus and Venus from within you. There's going to be this little bit of drop of the North Node, that it's dropping this divine energies. You're going to feel it within because it's a lessons for you to learn and to organize. And I want to give you a midnight because midnight is going to be a very intense midnight. That is the ascendant, that is at 14 degrees of Virgo, and it is kind of like the same energy as you wake up this morning. Only difference is early in the morning, midheaven was in Virgo, and the ascendant was within Sag. Now you have the ascendant is in Virgo and a midheaven is in Gemini. This energy, this conflict between Mars and Venus within you, it is not giving you a peace. If you did the right work, though, the ascendant sends a good energies within the universe with Uranus and the North Node, and from there, there is the divine energies within love from within you. You are in peace within the love. That's it. You did your work, you did everything that you needed to do, but the emotions can be highly intense due to the moon that it is squaring the authority, and Mars. It is oppositions with midheaven and Mars. Of course, Venus and Mercury, they have all this opposition within. You kind of like, you don't see how you're going to put this organizations from within. There's a lot of dualities going on. Yes, it is. But through duality, if you don't know the one side, learn it the other side. But don't say I battling within me. You're battling because you don't know. But if you know the other side, that's gonna be helping you to maintain the balance within you, and it's gonna stop this duality within yourself. So that was it, the astrology report for today. I'm gonna be taking some questions if you guys have some questions right now, and we are going to discussing this right now. If you need some astrogravitational personal reading to you, the way you are as a energy, you can find me on Facebook. There is a link on the banner, or if you go to the channel on About, you'll see the Facebook. You click there, you can send me a private message and see what I can do for you. All right, let's see what's going on. Retro reflections trigger observed for healing. Misspelled trigger, a trigger food for thought. Keeping our cool. Exactly. You have to keep your cool. Okay. Kind of makes sense in a way. Sugar and Atom Mars in Cancer. Ooh. And Scorpio North. Lilith active. Feels like revelations galore. Keywords, thank you, the authority. Yes, you gotta be very careful with this authority right now. We spoke about in the main channel about who you're putting in this authority within you, how you authorize this process and changes within your mind. You are authorizing the changes. You, not somebody else. And don't allow somebody else to authorize changes within your internal world. But be mindful when you're in union with somebody and you give them access to your inner world, be careful because they will know how to destroy it within. So that could be this Mars Venus situations in there. So be very careful. There is a very powerful energies coming, but there is also a lot of growth. Jupiter is beginning to packing up his powers. He's beginning to take off. Pretty soon you might feel like things all of a sudden begins to be open for you. Something that was held on for a very long time now all of a sudden is open. Opportunities that were closed, so now they're open. Maybe if you're looking for a new job, a new place, or something, whatever that is, all of a sudden it is open in you. You're going to follow it. Like some of the things will happen like instantly. So yeah, the distort energies. You are now beginning to understand these distort energies. You're beginning to see this. You're beginning to understand that you need to evolve, mature with those energies, and that leads you to your re-evolution from what you knew. And yes, it's going to be a beautiful time of doing this process. In the next 2 days, since the moon is going to be in Pisces, there's a lot of mystery from what you have to understand. Okay, specifically, mystery maybe it could be involved with an energies, mysteries about hidden secrets, mysteries about something that happens within you. Maybe you're going to be looking at new esoteric library. Maybe you're going to look at it, new secret learnings. You may look at it from within yourself. But there's going to be like a mystery situations within you that all of a sudden your intuition is going to tell you, I need to do something. That it's with the mystery world, with these mysteries energies. I need some answers. I need to find answers. And you're going to be looking at every place that you can, including yourself, because if you don't understand yourself, the mystery from within you, you're going to look outside, but that's going to be informations that help you to look from within. Okay, it's going to be this energies exchange that you're going to do, but the intuition is going to be lead you. All right, guys. So if there is no questions, thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching it, and come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report. Godspeed to you guys. Be careful with this inner fights within yourself. Allow the universe to work from within you, and look inside the mysteries from within yourself, because you're also a good mystery. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Let's share the love and the light here. And I will see you later on at the main channel for those who coming in there. All right. You're welcome. Love you all. You're welcome.